Shakti Sutra, a mother's song of life. One serene evening, as the sun dipped behind the horizon, painting the sky with hues of red and gold, a mother sat quietly in the soft glow of her home with her curious child. The gentle breeze whispered through the windows, carrying the calmness of the approaching night. The child, eyes wide with wonder, asked the question that had been lingering deep in their heart. "Mother, how can I live well? How can I be successful and happy?" Smiling warmly, the mother stroked the child's hair gently and said, "Dear child, the answer lies in a powerful and ancient formula, one that has been passed down through generations. It is called the Shakti Sutra, the Yes formula. Yes," she continued, stands for Yogic, worthiness, Shakti, power, and Samyama, discipline. When you live by these principles, your life will shine with success and joy. The child's eyes sparkled with curiosity, urging the mother to explain more. The Shakti Sutra teaches us that to live well, we must learn to control our five senses. But here's the important truth: without a guru, this is impossible. Why? The child asked. The mother answered softly, "A guru guides us to discipline our senses, to train them so they do not lead us astray. Without guidance, our senses run wild, and our inner energy, which flows through 7 vital elements called the Sapthadhatus, cannot be nurtured." The child listened attentively as the mother continued, "A guru removes our ignorance, corrects our thoughts, and shows us the right path. Life with a guru is like heaven. Without one, it can feel like hell." The child, eager to learn, asked, "Mother, what are these Sapthadhatus?" The mother smiled and began, "The Sapthadhatus are the 7 essential substances that sustain our body and mind: plasma, rasa, blood, rakt, muscle, mansa, fat, meda, bone, asthi, marrow, majja, and reproductive fluid, shukra. Each one is vital. If even one is harmed, our strength diminishes. That is why we must avoid foods and habits that pollute these sacred elements. Pure blood brings health, while impure blood leads to illness. Keeping these dhatus pure is the foundation of a strong and vibrant life." The child then asked, "Tell me more about blood and the brain." The mother's eyes softened. The brain is the most powerful organ. It controls everything. It regulates blood flow and keeps our body balanced. Mental strength comes from the brain, physical strength from the blood. So, it is vital to keep both healthy. "The power of the brain is the secret to perfect health," she said gently. "The brain energizes the blood, and the blood nourishes the body. When both thrive, so do we." The child nodded thoughtfully. "I see now. Everything is connected: our senses, the dhatus, our mind and body." The mother embraced the child and concluded, "Exactly. The Shakti Sutra teaches us to regulate our senses, nourish our Sapthadhatus with pure food, and honor our gurus. Follow these, and your life will be successful and joyful. Remember this always," she said with a smile. "Shakti Sutra holds the essence of all worldly knowledge, the wisdom of the ancient scriptures, the 18 Puranas, the Ramayana, Mahabharata, the Bhagavad Gita, and thousands of sciences and arts." The child hugged the mother tightly and said, "Thank you, Mother. I will follow the Shakti Sutra and live a life filled with wisdom, strength, and purity." The mother smiled, knowing that the child had taken their first step into a world illuminated by knowledge and power. Shakti Sutra is the key to life. Live with discipline, wisdom, and strength, and success will follow in all your deeds. "Mother," the child asked, "how do we control the 5 senses? They seem so powerful and distracting." The mother nodded thoughtfully. "It is true, our senses can lead us away from the path if left unchecked. They are like wild horses, full of energy but needing a skilled rider. The first step is awareness. You must notice when your senses pull you toward desires or fears. Then, with the discipline taught by Guru, you learn to gently guide them back." She paused and continued, "We also protect our inner energy by following pure habits, eating wholesome food, speaking kind and truthful words, and thinking pure thoughts. This is the way to nurture the Sapthadhatus and keep your body and mind strong. The child tilted their head. What kind of food helps keep these dhatus pure? The mother smiled. Foods that come directly from nature, fresh and unprocessed, help maintain purity. Fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, and clean water. Avoid heavy, oily, or overly spicy foods that burden your system and harm your vital fluids. Also, she added, how and when you eat is important. Eating slowly, with gratitude, and stopping before you feel full helps digestion and preserves your inner strength. The child seemed to absorb every word, asking, and what about the mind? How do we keep it pure and strong? The mind is like a garden, the mother explained. If you plant seeds of love, kindness, and patience, it blossoms beautifully. If you allow weeds of anger, greed, or fear to grow, they take over and cause suffering. Meditation, prayer, and self-reflection help keep the mind clear and peaceful. The child smiled. I want to learn these ways, mother. The mother's eyes glistened. And you will. Remember, Shakti Sutra is not just a rule book, it is a song of life, a guide to living in harmony with yourself and the world. She took the child's hand gently and whispered, one day, when you are grown, you will share this song with others, lighting their path as well. Outside, the stars began to twinkle, as if listening to the sacred conversation within the home, a timeless exchange of wisdom, love, and hope. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the horizon, painting the sky in shades of red and gold, a mother sat quietly with her child in the cozy corner of their home. The child, filled with curiosity, looked up and asked, Mother, how can I live a good life? How can I be successful? The mother smiled kindly and gently stroked the child's hair. My dear, the answer lies in a powerful formula known as the Shakti Sutra or the Yes formula. Yes stands for Yogic, worthiness, Shakti, power, and Samyama, discipline. If you live by these principles, your life will shine with success and happiness. The child's eyes sparkled with interest, and the mother continued. To follow the Shakti Sutra, we must learn to control our 5 senses. But here is the key. Without a guru, this is impossible. The child asked, why? The mother explained, a guru guides us to train and regulate our senses. Without guidance, we cannot produce the vital energy, the Sapthadhatus, which keep our body and mind strong. She spoke softly. The Sapthadhatus are the 7 elements of life. Rasa, plasma, rakt, blood, mansa, muscle, meda, fat, asthi, bone, majja, marrow, and shukra, reproductive fluid. If any one of these is damaged, our strength fades. The child was eager to learn more. Mother, tell me about blood and the brain. The mother took a deep breath and said, the brain is the most powerful organ in our body. It controls everything, including the flow of blood. Mental strength comes from the brain. Physical strength comes from healthy blood. When both are well cared for, we become truly powerful. The child nodded with newfound respect and said, all of this, our senses, the dhatus, the mind and body, they are all connected. The mother smiled. Exactly. The Shakti Sutra teaches us to regulate our senses, nourish the dhatus with pure food, and honor our gurus. By doing so, we lead a successful and fulfilling life. She paused and added, remember, the Shakti Sutra is the essence of all ancient knowledge, the wisdom of the Puranas, the Bhagavad Gita, and the countless sciences and arts of our heritage. The child hugged the mother tightly. Thank you, mother. I will follow the Shakti Sutra and live a life full of wisdom, power, and purity. The mother's eyes shone with pride, knowing her child had taken the first step toward a bright future. The Shakti Sutra is the key to life. Live with discipline, knowledge, and strength, and you will succeed in all your endeavors.